Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here, and this is episode 22 of my Southampton career, and I've got a squad report right here. As you can see, very interesting from Artur Boruc. As you can see there, he's declining in all his physical attributes apart from reactions, which has increased by 6. Like, that's crazy, and none of his other attributes have declined, so very interesting there. Nathaniel Klein increasing +4 so far in the season. Very happy with his increasing. He's got some assists this season. He's been very good, improving everywhere that he can, apart from the goalkeeping attributes, of course. Fagard Foren improving where he needs to, improving to a 79 overall. Maya Yoshida up to 75. I'm really liking those defensive improvements right now. Luke Shaw as well, up to 73, and he's only 17 still. He's going to be one of the best players in the game, or at least in defense as a left back. Morgan Schneiderlin upgrading to 77 +2, still fairly young, being 23. Jack Cork as well, 23, and he's a 75 overall. He's very good stamina to keep himself fit. Adam Lallana increased +3 to 80, coming into a really good player now with 87 dribbling. He can play on the left side or in centre mid or centre attacking mid, and he's very good all-round attacking midfield player. Leandro Paredes as well. 76 overall now, still only 18, with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. And now onto our best player, Gaston Ramirez, up to 80 overall, still only 22. This guy, if we can hold on to him, he's going to be an amazing player for the future. I could see him being like 88 plus, hopefully anyway, if we keep him as well. And now Emmanuel Mayuka, our paciest player, of course. But he's been a really good striker for me. He's got very good finishing. The finishing has gone up to 80 right now. He becomes into a super player next season, just starring, and this season as well. Obviously, he's been our really main striker. Ricky Lambert, I'm very happy that he hasn't decreased. He's actually increased. Jonathan Dos Santos, a very good technical player. He really keeps improving throughout the season and helps me throughout my FA Cup run and the season as well. Jay Rodriguez scoring a lot of goals and assisting as well. Being a very solid striker for me. Very good overall, like all of his attributes. James Ward-Prowse isn't that great. He's only got passing about him pretty much, so I'm not sure if he's going to be in the team in the future. Just got to see. Luca Morone as well, on loan from Juventus. Being a backup for a centre-back or defensive midfield position, has done okay when he came in. Stephen Davis, he actually improved again for an older player, 28. Obviously got a couple years in him before he starts decreasing. Also, Dongu Safak, a very young striker, a very high prospect for us, giving some chances in the league. He scored 1 goal, 2 assists. Look at those physical attributes. He's got pace, he's good in the air with his jumping, and good strength as well, and 75 shot power. He's going to be there in the future. He's going to be one of our main strikers along with Mayuka, and who knows with my other signings in the future. I'm only in the 2nd season playing right now, so I'm not sure about. I really want this career to last me to FIFA 14, so I'm not going to stop it or start another one. I'm just going to keep playing it unless I win like the Premier League or something. And I think it should end when I could win a Premier League or Champions League, but I don't see that happening like in at least 4 seasons or 5 seasons, because we really need to improve our squad a lot. But who knows? I may get really good at the game and just beat any team that comes to me. So who knows? And here we just got some players on loan. So that's it for my squad report. Leave your thoughts on my players that have improved. Especially on the older players as well, like Artur Boruc hasn't really decreased, and Ricky Lambert as well. And he's one of our youth players in our youth squad. He's really a good prospect. No idea how to say his last name. Braz Esse, I'm going to go with the how to say it like that. But any Italians out there know how to say that or know how to speak Italian. But I think that's pretty close, but yeah, I'm not really sure. And that we've only got 1 scout for now, and he's a really bad scout. So I was very happy to get that really high prospect, to get a cheap scout. And I'm not expecting to find many, but I was very happy to find 1. Who knows, I may find more in the future. But we've got a match against Chelsea, and then a match against Reading. But hopefully we can get some good results. You know, we've had a lot of FA Cup matches, and that has really resulted in some bad results in the Premier League. As you can see, we're 17th, but we do have that game in hand. Against Chelsea, you don't think we can get a result, but Reading, you think we could pick up a win there against Reading, as they've been last, and they've only won 3 matches for the entire season. And you think Reading and Norwich, even if I don't win those 2 matches, you think Reading and Norwich aren't going to pick up too many points. They're too low to really get out of that relegation zone, in my opinion, for the final 8 games that they have. And I am going to try and play a lot of, or do a lot of episodes to finish this season very quick, or not quickly, like I want to finish it within the next week or so, so I can get into the 2nd season, because 2nd season, very exciting, and I want to get onto the transfers I've made. So I'll be trying to do lots of episodes in the next week or so hopefully you enjoyed that. But for now, we've got a game against Chelsea, and sort of these home matches against a top 4 team, I don't know about them. Sometimes I don't know how to go in them, like attacking or play more defensive, because they do have quality players, but at home, we're expected to go for the win. So it's kind of a tough one when you're playing against a better team and you're at home and you're expected to attack. But I really am happy with my team. In the striking positions, we've got Ramirez and, of course, Mallorca as well. Jack Cork, like I've said, I see him as a future captain. Like I've said it previously, he's like a future captain of the team. Morgan Schneiderlin as well, very good defensive midfielder. Some attributes are low, but he's very good passing and shot power also. He scored a few outside the box, which I'm very happy with that, of course. Danny Fox, he's not really getting the game time because of Luke Shaw, and I'm not sure if it's now or later in the season or even next season he wants to leave. Jonathan Dos Santos, he's a fantastic passer with 85 short passing, and I definitely want to utilize that in this latter half of the season. He keeps improving throughout the season, and I knew that's another good thing about getting on loan younger players. They're always going to improve throughout the season, especially more so if you play them, so they just keep improving, so your team slightly improves with those players on loan. And of course having young players as well, like Luke Shaw, comparing him to the start of the season, he's improved. I think he started at 70, has improved 4, I think that's what I said or shown. But anyway, focusing what we have here, and of course, look at the time. Nothing happened in this match. So I'm not sure to be unhappy with that or happy to pick up a draw against Chelsea. But who knows, something late might happen here with Oscar, the Brazilian. Fantastic dribble of the ball, got some pace about him as well. And he finds Gomez, you know, they signed him as well. Chelsea have just signed so many players. And yeah, the squad is really good overall, and starting 11, fantastic. Lampard playing a bit deeper, and John Obi Mikel a bit more advanced in this piece of play right here. Mario Gomez, John Obi Mikel, now Lampard coming in. He's going to try the shot outside the box, but not yet. But eventually he will when he gets inside and hit the post. It was so close there, but it goes back to Lampard. They're going to get another chance here. I could feel it, but I tried to win the ball. Then Gaston Ramirez doing the work in defense, as long with scoring the goals as well in other matches. That's why Ramirez has been a fantastic player for me, and just hopefully we can hold on to him because he is a fantastic player, but I'm really scared big teams are going to come in for him because he has got superb attributes and he's still a very young player. And yeah, he keeps improving and scoring heaps of goals. I probably want him to not do as good because then other teams won't show interest in him. But you can't really do that. Artur Boruc, another fantastic performance, 8.3 rating. We got a point. I suppose that's okay against Chelsea, but we would be expecting to win our next match against Reading. And you think I will, yeah, like knowing our recent form, like you think we should win against Reading. But here we got some scout reports update against Roberto, or for Roberto Abrazese, I should say. And his potential is in between 70 and 94, so it's still a big gap. And honestly, I'm so lucky to get this guy with high potential. You know, I've only got a one-star scout. I wasn't really expecting to get a 94 potential player, but I was like expecting maybe to get low 80s, high 80s, if anything. And I just wanted to get them for profit because that's only what I could really only afford for a scout. As you can see, most of them are pretty bad, but like maybe like 9 or 1 out of 10 time that would have happened with a bad scout, and I was very lucky to get young Roberto with our scouts. Like he's going to be a great player in the future, hopefully, if his potential is correct, up to 94. So we just got to see what happens with that. But next up against Reading, another important match. If they win that against us, even if they do win it, really they probably still won't get promoted after only winning 3 games so far. They're probably not going to win much more. So even if I don't win, I think I'll still be pretty safe. West Ham as well, they're the next team closest, but they don't really look like winning 2 matches either. So actually I'm going to sim some matches towards the end of the season, because I'm not going to explain why. You'll see that in future episodes. Just because of our position, we're going to be safe for sure. So the matches are going to be pointless of playing, and I just wanted to get into transfers as well. So as you can see here, I've got some contracts to offer. Lucky a lot of our other players are tied down on long contracts. We've got Luke Shaw. A couple players ending in a year. We've got players like players that don't really matter. I don't see them having a future. Just young players with really low overalls. And as you can see there, Boric, he accepted another contract. Nathaniel Klein as well. I really do not want him to leave. He's like, we got him at right back, then Luke Shaw at left back. They're like the mainstays there. They could be there for like 8 seasons, but I'm probably not going to play that long. Well, I could play that long, but obviously videos takes a longer time. Like a realistic thing, I think I could by the end of FIFA 13, the start of FIFA 14, I reckon I could finish 3 seasons. That's my goal at least, to finish 3 seasons. So I'm almost finishing my first season now, so I think that's a realistic goal. I'm not sure what you think, but 3 seasons at least, maybe 4. I'm not really sure. Because I don't want to start a new season and not finish it. So yeah, I don't want to get start a new season when I'm probably not going to finish it. Like if there's a month to FIFA 14, yeah, I'm probably not going to finish the new season by then. So leave your comments, like after how many seasons I should stop, that kind of thing. But now, away fixture against Reading, they need to win. So of course they're going to go out and attack. But hopefully we can get at least I want to win this match, because Reading, of course, they're a team we should be winning against, really, if they're last. So we should be trying to win against them. And if you take a look at my players overalls, we've got a couple 80 overall players in Lallana and Gaston Ramirez, a lot of other younger players. We've got a lot of around in between 75 and 80, like those higher 70 ratings. So to me, I think that's definitely a team that's good enough that will be expected to come mid-table. Like that's probably my expectations next season. You know, right now I'm just outside of the relegation zone, so I know that's probably below my expectations, but we're doing good in the FA Cup, so that sort of makes up for that, and I don't think we're going to get relegated the way we're going so far. Like the other teams, like Reading, as you can see, they're not, and Norwich, they don't really win too much. They hardly ever win, as I'm sure you know. But here, they have a chance in the 15th minute. Hope Akpan, he's going to try and shot, but finds Karakan, and he finishes there. And he's a very good player. Whenever I play against Reading, he seems to be very good on the ball, and scores and assists and passes, everything very good. Seems a very good young player, a young Turkish player. And Karacan, again, he has a shot on target, a very good player. Like I said, Hope Akpan, a new player they signed in real life in January. And there, Lidong Guk, and he finishes there, so that's 2-0, so something to worry about now. I'm not sure what he was going to do with that celebration. And they're on the attack once again. Karajan, he's out wide. He's going to try a shot from here. And how did he score that? Artur Boric, after some good performances, this match, he's doing so bad. Like, some of the shots he should have saved for sure, especially that one. And yeah, I was very disappointed at this stage, losing 3-0, and there's seemingly no way back. So I had to put on the pacey Mallorca to stand any chance of scoring and coming back from this match. Nathaniel Klein has a sprint speed of 90. That's just crazy. And something really had to be changed up in this match. Like I said, if I stood any chance of coming back. But 3-0, when I'm losing by like 3-0, and yeah, I find it really hard to come back when I'm losing more than 2 goals. But hopefully Mallorca can make the difference, but it's not the case. Reading on the attack once again. Jimmy Kebe, let's see what he can do with this. Something crazy is going to happen right here. Take a look at this shot by Lee Dong-guk. What was that? That was like a miracle strike right there. Obviously, Artur Boroch was wrong-footed, went the wrong way. And yeah, I was not expecting that finish at all by Lee Dong-guk. Very good finish. And yeah, 4-0, the game is pretty much over. I'm not going to be able to come back from this, even though Mallorca, he may give us a slight chance. There's going to be a slight chance if he score here, and he does. Got to go and pick up the ball because we need to go on with this. We still need to score 3 other goals to at least draw it, so it's going to be hard to come back from this stage. And I'm sure some trolls out there might say I'm shit at the game for losing against Reading, but I'm still in the FA Cup, so don't speak too soon. What happens if I win the FA Cup with Southampton in the first season? Am I shit then? So yeah, don't speak too soon. Mallorca scoring again. That was the second goal for him in the match. He's just been fantastic. That's all I can say about him. He's been fantastic with his pace and finishing. He's been scoring goals, making a threat for the opposition defence. And here, they have another chance. Guthrie, again, another poor chance by my goalkeeper. Artur Boric, really, he's been very poor in this game. He should have saved that one especially, but there's not much you can do with that. Unfortunately, let's take a look at that again from the replay. I'm not sure about you, but really, a good goalkeeper should have been saving that. Just slow reactions. And yeah, the game was pretty much over there. And this was like, they were just having another corner, another chance to score, but my goalkeeper picks it up after a very poor match. Hopefully, he can pick up his form and not lose too much confidence. Because we do have FA Cup matches coming up, and I do want to really win that. We're in the semi-finals now, so we have a good chance. And there, Dos Santos, if it was them, they would have scored. Everything was just going their way, but we hit the crossbar. Not much you can do with that. Nathaniel Klein, but again, we couldn't really get the shot on, and that was the end of a very, very poor match. All my players played terrible, really, apart from Emmanuel Mallorca. He's just been a superstar. They dominated us. I'm not going to hide from that fact. They had a lot of possession, but I thought the game was scripted to that because Reading really needed a win to keep the pressure on us to get results, or we might get relegated. So I'm sure. And look at that, we have Bolton in the semi-final. So that's like a hand into the next round, into the final. In my opinion, Bolton, we should win against them easily. They're a team in the championship, very similar to Wolves. It may be a similar game, like getting draws and that kind of thing, but you're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen in that match next, in the next episode, with Bolton Wanderers. You know I had a career with that, but yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. And next up, we're going to we're going to have some more games, FA Cup and other league matches. Hopefully we can get better results, but that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.